What's up, craft kids?
Today we're going to be making a paper bat.
A paper bat inspired by?
This one that I made on my school field trip. I was away for a couple days, and there's a lot of sciencey nature things that we learned about. And so one of the classes I took was learning about bats. And so we kind of made these bats, and it was fun. So
They're
we're gonna
so cool.
yeah
They're
we're
so
gonna make
cool.
them.
And I just can't wait. I can't wait to make them.
Yeah. One thing I wanted to add was during the class I didn't have a ton of time, and I know that it kind of looks like I didn't take my time a lot, but I was working with crayons and not a ton of time. So
Yeah, so today we have some different types of supplies that we can use, and we'll take our time. It'll be
we'll
fun.
take our time.
But we don't go for perfection anyways, right?
Yeah.
We just want to make sure we have fun. So we'll tell you about all the supplies we need in just 1 second when we shoot from above, so you can see everything we have.
Yep.
And you ready, Matt?
Yeah.
All right, 1, 2, 3.
Okay, so for this video, you're gonna need paper, and the paper we're using is, I think it's cardstock, maybe?
Yeah, it's definitely thicker than regular paper. It might not be quite cardstock, but it's somewhere in between. Put it this way, it's a version of cardstock. It's definitely not. You can tell when you flop it around. It's not regular paper.
Yeah,
So you'll need something a little thicker than regular paper, or you'll have to double your paper up on each part of this project. But either way, you should be able to make it. Okay, then you'll need a pair of scissors. We got a pair of scissors each. You can share if you need to.
You also need some coloring utensils, something to just color your bat with.
Okay, you'll also need popsicle stick, one for each bat. So Maddie will use one, I'll use one.
We're also using jumbo popsicle sticks. But
That is a good point. If you use regular popsicle sticks, you probably just need 2 in each bat, but it should work fine.
And you don't even have to use popsicle sticks. It's just to kind of make it a little more sturdy, I guess.
Yeah, it makes it more sturdy and stiff. Yeah.
And you also need some glue sticks.
Awesome. You ready to start?
Yeah.
All right, so Maddie's gonna lead today. She's gonna show us what to do.
All right, so the first thing to do is, at my trip, we kind of had these templates, but we don't. We just have the bat that I made. So we're gonna kind of just try to use this as a template.
Yeah, we're gonna use this as a template. We're gonna do the best we can to trace it. It might have to be a little bit smaller, but we're gonna see how well we can do. And the idea is to get a wing and one side of the bat traced on here, and then we'll do a second layer. Now I'm gonna try to do the same. Something like that. As long as both wings are the same, it should be perfectly fine.
Yeah.
Cool, now I'm gonna try. All right, so there we have it. We've traced our pieces. This is the wing, and this is the bat body.
Yep.
Make sure you pause the video here so that you can make your drawings just like ours. We were lucky enough to have sort of a template with the bat that Maddie had made when she was on her trip, but you likely have nothing, so feel free to pause.
Alright, so the next step that you're gonna do, or that we're gonna do as well, is make sure that your papers are lined up, and then you're gonna grab your scissors, and you're gonna cut out your wing and then your bat, or either order that you're gonna do them in.
Cool. And I was thinking, sometimes it can be hard when you have multiple layers to cut at the same time. So just keep checking to make sure it's staying lined up.
Yeah.
I think that would be good advice.
Yeah.
We each have 2 wings now, right?
Yep. Now we're gonna cut out the bat body.
Okay, so we're all done the cutting. is what we have. I don't know if I need to go back and cut mine because I didn't cut the line off, but I think right now I'm gonna go with them.
I mean, yeah, some of mine too.
That could actually be like some sort of cool like outline that we could do.
Yeah, we could make it like a thing on them.
Make it a thing. I think more details, and these are going to be kind of abstract anyway. So.
Yeah.
All right, cool. So, what should we do next?
So when I was on my trip, and I was taking the class where I was learning about like the bats, and then we made them. We like cut out the template, we traced the template and then cut them out. And then what we did was decorate them because it was just kind of easier.
Oh yes,
it then.
will be easier to do it now. Definitely.
So we can decorate them.
Okay, cool. Let's decorate them. And again, remember they're going to be abstract. We're not trying for realistic bats here.
Yeah.
Someone could do that, or we could do that, but really we're looking for something a little bit more colorful and fun.
Yeah.
Okay, so here we go. I just found out what I'm gonna do.
What?
I'm gonna do like the veins that come through,
Okay. Yeah.
but I'm gonna do it in blue. So
That'll actually.
it should look cool.
That'll look cool. Yeah. I'm picturing kind of like a leaf. You know,
Yeah,
those
it's gonna
veins.
be like that.
Basically that. Yeah.
So now that we have our pieces cut, what do we do, Mads?
Okay, so I think we'll do this perfect. So we'll glue the two the two body pieces together, and I think what I'll do first, like the technique I'm gonna use, is put like some glue on it.
Or like, are we talking glue stick?
Glue stick.
Okay. So glue on it and then lay it down?
And then lay it down to here. It seems like it won't stick, but during my trip we did it with just glue sticks, and it sticks pretty well.
Just lather. I would guess get it on there good and heavy, right?
Yeah.
Does it go like right here?
Yeah, just like in the center. Okay. Now what I think will be easiest, well, either you can put glue all on the back of this one, or put glue all on the back of this one, or both.
Okay. And definitely on this glue stick too, right?
Yes.
I mean, it's not a glue stick, it's a popsicle stick.
Popsicle stick.
All right, so I'm gonna do what you're doing. What happens next?
So the next step is, as you can see kind of on the one I did on my trip, you can kind of see how it's like folded here. And so I think what we should do is try to fold here about halfway.
Okay, and that gives you a little piece to glue to, right?
Yes.
If these are too skinny, you don't have to fold them in half. You can literally just have your fold line be right here and just have your wing start there.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna try to fold them exactly the same though. I'm gonna fold them together.
Dad and I decided to kind of do like a similar sort of thing. Actually, it's really the same thing, except I did like purple and Dad did blue. And we have like one color side on each. And so you just want to like make sure that you have the side that you want facing up to be up, and the side you want facing down to be down. So just double check, and then you can do this, like, look at this little
Okay, so we had got these all finished up. Typically, if the recording stops, it makes a beep. We didn't hear any beeps. So we went back and we looked, and we were pleasantly surprised that the only thing it didn't get was us gluing on the wings. So Maddie was trying to explain, or she did get through mostly explaining, to make sure the part of the wing you want down is down and the top is up. And then just basically to glue this flap right here. So on the back side of this flap is where we glued it, and then we glued it, like put a liberal amount of glue on, which means a lot, and then press it on.
Yeah.
Right in the middle here. And just do your best to try to line them up. Ours didn't line up perfectly, but they're pretty
None of
close.
them are. You can see this one too.
Yeah, and at Craft Kids TV, we don't go for perfection anyways. We go for
Fun.
That's right. As long as you're having fun, you're doing it right. All right, so here's how they came out. 1, 2, 3.
I'm flying. Bats! These are the coolest bats that I've ever seen. When Maddie came home from her trip, she showed me what she had made, which was this original. And I was like, oh, we should do that on the channel at some point. And we decided to do it this week because we're more inspired than ever by her recent trip. So these things are so cool.
Yeah. The bats are kind of like a little bit Halloweenish, but I made it like at my trip, so we thought like we could just do it now too.
Absolutely. So, and we're just a little bit after Halloween, but bats don't have to be Halloween either. Bats are just cool animals.
They're out during the summer too, and
They're out during the summer, in the fall, spring, and they're really just cool. They eat a lot of insects. So, until we see you next time, keep drawing, stay awesome. Bye.